The rubber cover need more protection than them.
And now, presented pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though
We've got basketball at Oracle Arena, the home of the Warriors in Oakland, California. Live on 2K Sports. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So Golden State will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. D-Wade out there with Brooks. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Now here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson dishes to Curry. The drive by Iguodala. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Well, a tough shooting slump for Jimmy Butler last season. Some injuries took him out of rhythm. He was asked to play a bigger role offensively after Luol Deng was traded. Still, he's become one of the premier defensive players in the league.
Wade gets to Gasol. And Durant sends it back. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Still Warriors ball. 13 seconds on the shot clock. 13.
Here's Curry. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside, wide open. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Looking like they're getting going. 6-point game. This all setting the pick for Brooks. And it's Wade penetrating. Thompson with the block. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
12 seconds on the shot clock. 12.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Brooks with no one around.
Boy, after the first 3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect. Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
Curry against Brooks. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. Good. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Well, as you know, there are polls for just about everything in sports. Last year, Steph Curry was actually voted as the most trustworthy player in the league.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. Out to Brooks. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Curry against Brooks. Kicks to Iguodala. Right side Curry. Right side Curry. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Golden State with another. You talked about trust in Steph Curry. It seemed he was able to trust his ankles a bit more last year.
Yeah, that had been a big concern. Repeated ankle sprains. Part of the reason the Warriors were able to sign him to such a bargain extension. But when healthy, clearly an all-star and all-league player.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Into Green, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
What, just a brain cramp, guys? I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Got a piece of it. Durant kicks to Curry from the corner, and it's Golden State with another.
Huge advantage for them already.
And as well as they've played at both ends so far, this lead might continue to grow.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He told me he's a fan of Andre Iguodala, especially the way he's developed his outside shot. He said that was one weakness. He could do everything else, pass, handle, and finish. And boy, what a defender. But now that he's developed that jump shot, there are really no weaknesses in his game. Guys, that makes it awfully tough to deal with a guy who can impact the game in that many ways. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris.
The Warriors last season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history, and a lot of great passers, too.
And you watch the Warriors, Clark. They're having fun playing out there. Great chemistry on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Pau Gasol. And Tony Snell subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Durant. 4 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
And Brooks, here we go, and it's blocked by Curry. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
But great hustle defensively through 2 quarters of play, contesting everything, starting to rack up those block shots, guys.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And the shot is good. And that's now 6 points for Kevin Durant.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Brooks with the bucket.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Warriors leading by 12. Curry attacking. And he jams it with authority. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Now here's Brooks. He has 6. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Brooks has got 8.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Outside Curry. Thompson from long. Phenomenal buzzer beater.
You gotta love seeing nothing but zeros on the clock when that ball tickles the twine.
Oh, man, a clutch shot.
And welcome back. It's been all one first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
I was impressed with their transition game, guys. They really got out and ran the lanes.
Yeah, they did. I mean, no better way to get easy buckets than through fast breaks.
Bulls trail by 15.
Well, Klay Thompson, the son of former #1 draft pick Michael Thompson, but totally different games. His father was a big man who kind of played inside. Clay, a swingman, just a knockdown shooter from deep.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Green is out there with Durant. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry passes to Iguodala. Iguodala left side. Clock at 6. Curry kicks to Durant. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Gibson with the steal. Wade dishes to Snell. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And Clay's father, Michael, often his toughest critic, he tells Clay, post those smaller guards up and don't always fade away.
Sounds just, oh my, that's why I'm laughing. Sounds just like Michael, who knew how to handle himself with his back to the goal as a college and pro standout.